Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back to Overwatch in my series talking about all the characters and tips. So in today's video, we will be talking about my tips and what I picked up playing Junkrat. And if you haven't already known, if you didn't watch the first video, I've been playing Overwatch since the beginning, and as you can see here, my first character I played as was Widowmaker, and I've been playing her ever since. She's been my original character and my main character for quite some time, and as you can see, yeah, the list kind of goes on and on and on, with Bridget being the least used character out of my, out of my character use. So, but yeah, we are going to be talking about the tips and tricks of every single character in the game, and like I said, today we will be talking about Junkrat, who is one of the most used characters, but also one of the most used characters that aren't used correctly, if that makes any sense. It may not make a whole lot of sense, but in the end of the day, you'll understand what I mean by he's one of the most used characters, but he's also one of those characters that are like, well, yeah, yeah. He's used very, very, seldomly, I guess. Well, seldomly correctly. So, yeah. And, yeah, with that being said, yeah, let's go ahead and get into my tips and tricks for Mr. Junkrat. And as it is, I have a tradition I do whenever I use Junkrat, So, yeah, you're going to see what that tradition is, very, very soon. But as it is, I will say this much. When it comes down to Junkrat is only as good as their team, and yeah, that's that's the one thing I like doing every time I play Junkrat, whenever I have to get a chance. But yeah. As it is, Junkrat, I mean, as I've said before, he's one of the most used characters that you see, but he's rarely used correctly. And what do I mean by rarely used correctly? Well, Junkrat is meant to direct, the direction of the fight. And as you will see here, I'm going to be doing something that I normally do every time I do this, which, as you saw there, if you noticed it, I always set a little trap at the beginning, just as a little bit of a surprise, because let's face it, Junkrat does end up having times where he has to direct the fight, and with Junkrat, you almost always get an insta-kill every single time you do that, everyone. I mean, you could kind of consider it maybe a bit of a cheeky kill, but seriously, Junkrat is all about moving the direction of the course, saying the direction. Make sure that you're pushing the direction that you want your enemies to go in, not the factor of making it to where they are going in a direction that they want to go in. I mean, you as Junkrat are basically the director. If you're not pushing the direction in the way you want it to go, if you're not making it to where they are trying to look for your grenades, they're worried about your grenades, then you're not doing your job correctly as Junkrat. I mean, like I said, Junkrat is all about, showing the direction of the, choosing the direction your opponents go in. Not so much the direction they want to go in. Because if they are directing the fight, then, yeah, you're not doing your job as Junkrat, so, but, yeah, so, But anyway, that's the thing about Junkrat, is that you gotta make sure that Junkrat is, has a good team. Because if Junkrat doesn't have a good team, even if you're a great Junkrat or a good Junkrat, and you're doing your job by directing the traffic, and your team is not doing their job, then, yeah. And as you can see, you're noticing that I'm lobbing the grenades not directly at the, opponent. And that is what you're supposed to do. Like I've said before, it's all about directing traffic. If you're not directing traffic, you are not doing your job. And in the end of the day, let's face it, Junkrat is all about directing traffic. You want to direct traffic. You want to make sure that Junkrat is directing the pace. And you know, and by not lobbing the grenades directly at the enemy, you're basically kind of hoping or making it to where they have to worry about where the grenade is going. Because let's face it, in the end of the day, unless you're, you know, unless you got your enemy like I did, that like Deva was there, trapped, you know, you're almost not going to be able to have a chance to directly lob a grenade at somebody. So yeah. So always make sure, as Junkrat, you're directing traffic, and make sure that as a Junkrat, you have a good team that's always watching your back, because your biggest weakness is the fact that you will not be able to direct shots directly at a opponent. You want to lob shots at, you know, in random directions. You want to make it to where your opponents are always looking for your grenades, and they're always like surprised when you throw a mine at them, a landmine at them. But as you can see, this is an example of a kind of bad team for me to be a Junkrat, because as you can see, I'm doing my job. I'm literally doing my job by directing traffic to my opponents or to my team. But my team is not picking up, oh, hey, they're directing traffic for us. They're giving us a chance to corner them like rats, corner them like little rats, corner them into a grouped position. And I mean, you know, your job is to direct traffic, like I said, is to, you know, basically make it to where they are, you know, worried about where your grenades are coming from, where you are coming from, because if you're not, you know, and you can see it here, I'm directing traffic. I'm basically telling them back up or I'm going to blow you up, you know. And my team is not, of course, doing their job by, you know, by protecting me. So yeah. But like I said, this is an example of a pretty bad team for, you know,
Enemy turret here.
for the, you know, for me playing Junkrat. And if you may have picked it up at all, I'm actually not a bad Junkrat. I've been trying to do my job by directing traffic and telling them, go this way, but, yeah. Now don't worry, this match does get better. I do have a better, you know, outcome on the, as we get later on in this video, but I thought this would be a good way of perfectly exempling why Junkrat is, you know, why Junkrat is, you know, not good when a team doesn't do their job or doesn't, you know, sorry about that, Aaron. Sorry about the blow on, but doesn't have a, you know, when Junkrat doesn't have a team that can help them, you know, because as you can see, I'm trying to tell them back up or you're gonna, you know, you're going to get blown up. I'm basically trying to direct traffic, and as you can see, I mean, I'm fairly successful at directing traffic in the way I want it to go. But I don't have a team that's here to help me, and you know, as you can see here, this is like that's a Bastion who's just like, where am I going? I mean, sorry, what? Excuse me, I'm not I mean, seriously, I don't even know what that Bastion was doing, and you know, it's so hilarious how, you know, how this is such a hilariously bad team. I mean, as you can see here, I'm basically doing my job. I'm directing traffic. I'm saying, go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way. You know, I'm basically telling this team where the heck you need to go. I'm basically directing the team, and I'm looking for my teammates going, where's my team? You know, And that's the thing about Junkrat, is if you don't have a good team, even if you're a great Junkrat directing traffic, telling them to back off, or telling them to go this way, telling them to go that way, you know, you still may not be able to, you know what I mean? It's pretty bad, everybody. It's pretty bad. I mean, seriously, it's like, yeah, you know, yeah. So, you know, and that's why, you know, even I'm just here carrying people, trying to give us a fighting chance. And for some reason, my team is not even watching my back. I mean, seriously, you know. Like, you can see here, I'm literally doing my best to direct the team. And, you know, I'm trying to tell the team, go this way, go that way. And, you know, I'm making the enemy team go the way I want them to go. But, you know, but in the end, my team, I don't even know. They were just, like, all over the place. They were literally, like, you know, like, excuse me, what? And, I mean, that's one of the main reasons why in this game we literally had lost. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was an unfortunate pairing. But what you're about to see next will be a successful match. So, yeah, and as you can see here, I got player of the game because, I mean, yeah. All because of this little thing here. That little thing there was what got me playing the game. But other than that, I mean, you know, let's face it. That was just a bad matchup. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ahead to the good match, shall we? Alright, so we are here on the next match. This was what I call the good match. I mean, and you'll soon see why this was the good match. I mean, let's face it, when I put Junkrat here, everything just decided to go right. Everything was just, was just all over the place. But I do have a concern about, like, in some matches like this, where you got people who are like, we need a healer, we need a healer. I mean, if you need a healer, then why don't you play a healer yourself? I mean, seriously. You get so many people sometimes who go, we need a healer, and yet, hey, there you see me do my signature thing. But as you can see there, you see someone commanding us to get a healer, and it's like, yeah, okay, you know, I'm making a video here. I'm doing my video here. I can't be a healer. Normally, I would be like, okay, I'm going to be a healer, but seriously, because I'm talking about Junkrat here, yeah, I can't be a healer. I gotta do this, but for some reason, let's face it, even without a healer, the stars were just, we literally wrecked. We literally wrecked here, and, you know, I mean, seriously, like, you can see everything just goes right. I literally will just say everything, at least for this matchup, just goes right. So, I mean, you know, even though it started off kind of cold for me, everything in this match pretty much goes right. And as you can see, this is why, you know, when it comes to a good team, Junkrat can be one of the most deadly teammates you could have. I mean, seriously, you know, literally Junkrat is just in absolute beast mode, you know. And as you can see here, I just played a trap, and this is so hilarious. I mean, you know, it's funny how people fall for this. I mean, seriously, it's like, come on. You know, I'm going to be laying stuff there. You know, I'm going to be hanging out. I'm going to be literally, and this is what I mean by Junkrat literally is a traffic control. It's literally traffic control. He controls traffic. He wants you to go in a certain direction. He tries to ensure you go in certain directions, because if you're not going in his direction, or in the direction that Junkrat like me wants you to, we're going to push you that direction. We're going to try and make it to where you go that direction. And I don't literally understand what was going on here, because, you know, it's so hilarious how, you know, how this happens. It's like, seriously, You know, and I do apologize that my battery was going a bit low there, but yeah. But seriously, I mean, you know, it's just like, really now, you know? Like, the serious thing is, like, you know, I'm so surprised that this can happen. This is a thing, you know? And, you know, it's so hilarious to see, you know, when a good team comes around. Like, this is a good team for me to be Junkrat. It's like, yeah, this is, all the stars are pretty much, everything is just right, you know? And, you know, that's what makes this so hilarious. And there I kind of wasted my, you know, my thing, but, you know, what are you gonna do? It's going to happen sometimes. But anyway, yeah. I mean, you know, Junkrat, he's all about traffic control. He wants you want to make it to, you want to make it to where he is in control. He is basically telling your team and directing the opponent team to go in a certain way, in a certain direction. And I mean, that's what Junkrat is good at. Junkrat is great at doing stuff like that. He wants you to, you know, he wants you to go in a certain direction. He will try and make sure with an absolute, you know, if you will, purpose to you know, look out for him, because I mean, seriously, Junkrat is just so dangerous. He's so, like, you know, I mean, you can see it here. And as it is, you can see it here. You can see exactly what I mean by he's just so, you know, he's just so dangerous, you know. So, yeah. But anyway, you know, this is just my tips about Junkrat. This is, you know, the small little things, and you can see those little small things that I'm doing. I mean, you know, Junkrat's an absolute joker. I like Junkrat. He's so fun to play. You know, and I mean, you know, seriously, if you're looking for a character to really expand your repertoire, Junkrat is one to use. And you can see here, this is a perfect example of Junkrat just, you know, absolutely, when it comes to a good Junkrat, they're absolutely wrecked, you know. So, yeah. But anyway, hopefully you're all enjoying this video. I mean, one thing I will say about Overwatch is that I wish, when it came to roles and people who want to play roles, if you're going to complain about a role, or you're going to complain that there isn't someone who is a, for instance, like healer, then, I mean, seriously, you know, maybe it's like, if you're going to complain about that, maybe you should take the helm and go into that role. I mean, yes, roles are important. It's important to play your role. It's important to play a role that works for you. But sometimes, even when the stars are, or the team and everything is right, you know, it's just, it just works, you know, it literally just works. And there I just literally got mad because someone decided to steal the heal I was needing desperately. I mean, seriously. Oh, jeez, yes. I love when people run into a trap like that. I mean, you know, seriously, like, you know, Junkrat, when used correctly, when used, you know, at his absolute best, I mean, he's literally one of the most dangerous characters you're ever gonna, you know, run into. And I mean, I think he proves that, you know. I think, honestly, he's proven that time and time again. So, yeah. But, I mean, you know, like I've said, it's just one of those things where, you know, when the team is right, and you have everyone kind of lined up in their positions and in their role, or in their, you know, in their thing, then, you know, there's almost no reason you're not gonna see, you know, or see or have, you know, good things happen. I mean, you know, that's why in Overwatch it's so important to have a team and to have situations where it's like, you know, if everyone's doing their thing, then then it should be noted that that of course everyone is going to see and have good things happen. As you can see, this is one of those times where it's like, seriously, it was just such a good thing and such a good match. But anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you all you all liked it. I'm working Mondays and Tuesdays to get out 7 days a week of 7 days of videos, so that you have something on YouTube to watch every day. And I take Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays to stream. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, feel free to follow me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/Accureye. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me on this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, because, let's face it, you all want to be notified when I'm on YouTube uploading a new video. I will be working hard to make another video coming soon. Thank you everybody for joining me, and until the next one, this is Accureye signing out, and I will see you all on the next one. But until then, farewell everybody.